Happy Baldur's Gate 2! This is days 3. We're back. I say we're back. Did you actually get in yet?
I haven't. Did I get the invite?
Yeah, I did send you the invite.
Oh, I just didn't hear it when I was loading. Yeah.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Another player is joining. Okay. We're back with more Baldur's Gate 2. I called this episode, how about we try violence? Because I feel like that's just been our route.
We were pretty non-violent for the last session, and the session before, we only murdered an entire town square, and that was an accident.
Yeah. I did accidentally murder a guard last episode.
Oh right, you did, because you kept insisting that shooting arrows into their faces was somehow non-lethal.
I'm sorry. I will acknowledge that that is one of the few things that didn't get changed between, didn't get changed between tabletop and the video game, while many things did. But you tell me how stabbing a motherfucker with a magical trident isn't lethal.
I'm not using the point. I'm blunt smacking.
I'm watching your character. You're using the point.
It's all in the wrist. It's
also,
like it's like tension before he got the Sakabato.
Yeah.
And he had to like flip his sword around in the last second for every strike.
I feel like it's more like that middle season episode of Slayers, where Zelgadis goes, "Don't worry, I hit you with the blunt end of the sword. Oh wait, it's a double-sided sword, or a double-ended sword, or whatever."
Ironically, or maybe not ironically, humorously, one of the only lines I remember from Slayers, and one of my favorite.
Oh goddess. Oh wait, it's a double-ended sword.
Edged.
Is it double-edged? So I couldn't remember if he literally meant like
He said, "Don't worry, I smacked you with the flat end, or with the blunt end of the sword, or whatever, or the flat end." And then he looks at it and goes, "Oh, this is a double-edged sword."
All right, hold on. I think I've got it here. It's gonna go on the video now. This is the rare watching anime on the stream. Oh, I probably can't even hear it. Oh, I gotta do all this. This is horrible. This is great audio.
Don't worry, I struck you with the backside. Oh, sorry. This is a double-edged sword.
Hey, Zel!
Yep, that's exactly it. Oh, sorry, this is a double-edged sword. Oh, Zel Goddess.
One of I think one of the first, for many people in our age bracket, one of the first really good anti-heroes that came before the wave of emo anti-heroes that we have now.
Yeah. All right. I love Slayers. Anyway, they're all anti-heroes, really, except for maybe Gowry, or what's her name? Oh, I can't remember the cleric, though. But Lena and Zelgadis definitely anti-heroes.
I mean, Lena's sort of like everyone's hunting me, so I might as well.
Yeah. I still to this day don't know how Dota is allowed to just have a character named Lena Inverse. Like, they definitely didn't license that. I can't think that they did.
Well, copywriting only works within like your country, right?
Yeah, but Viz Media had released Slayers before Dota came out.
But what country are they? Are they both the same country?
Viz Media is the United States. Dota, yeah, I think Dota was made in the United States.
And Slayers is... Wait, but Viz is just a producer.
Yeah, but wouldn't they own the copyright here? Oh, I don't need to show everybody that I'm about to look this up.
That's a good point. They probably copyrighted it when they produced it in English. I wonder. Like, I don't know. There's games that I get on my phone that have tons of derivative names on them, and I assume it's just in the category of not worth being sued.
Well, there's like with American copyright, there is something about having to proactively protect your copyright, so you have to go after them. Okay, I guess it was originally Lena Inverse, but then they just changed it to Lena, which is just a name, so it's like having a wizard named Harry.
Yeah, so it's sufficiently different.
They did well. I think they started off, and her like abilities were named Dragon Slave and Ragna Blade and etc. And she resembled her too, but apparently in Dota 2, they removed all of it. It looks like because it was a problem. Okay, well there you go. There's my answer. Is that it was a problem. They just got away with it.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of times there is problems when someone like fixed that shit behind the closed doors.
All right, so
what were we doing? Were we
need to
planning
get
on
into
going
the
inside the state?
We need to get into the inner city. There's two ways we could do it. One, we walk up and try to talk to these guys and end up in there. Because I remember we were sneaking around and we definitely found out that like, what's his name? He's just here, like having a meeting in the hall. One of the bad guys. Or we can sneak down through the prison and sneak out through the prison and try to get into the inner city that way.
Well, I feel like we're definitely not supposed to come in through here.
All right, well, let's go sneak through the prison.
We had a hard time with one of those watchers, and now we've got 3.
I just accidentally talked to this one, so I'm gonna walk away from it. Oh, he was just like, I trust you're enjoying the city, and then that's all he said. Or she said it. It was a feminine presenting voice. All right, everybody bundle up over here and let me cast Slow Fall. You can just jump down, I guess. Just don't bring Shadowheart with you until I have Shadow Fall or Slow Fall.
I'll wait. The stylish casting?
I was just trying to figure out if the spell level did anything. You still fall disturbingly fast.
It's not about how fast you fall. It's about the impact when you land.
Yeah. Guess so.
It would really suck from a combat perspective if feather falling made it so that you like fell slowly so that arrows could shoot at you over and over again.
I mean, I've never used feather fall as a thing for in combat. I guess I should more often, but oh good, he can make it.
How about that? I feel like everyone but you could have made that
Well,
without the jump.
I got it.
It's okay though.
I wanted to cast it. All right, well, Lae'zel was a criminal, and this is red. So I should make sure Lae'zel has cast Pass Without Trace before this person shows up.
Oh, should I not be here?
Are they not attacking you? Okay. Then it seems we're safe. It's a red area, and Lae'zel definitely... Oh, is she talking to you?
I just chatted with her.
Oh, okay.
She's just like, yo, carry on my duties to my lord.
Definitely knocked this person unconscious not an hour ago. Maybe it was yesterday, you know?
They don't remember. We knocked them unconscious. The Lae'zel being caught thing could be an issue. I don't know.
Mysteriously, the two people in here are just two people now, not talking. They don't have a third person. All right, I gotta pick this lock. Where's the person?
Just out of view.
Coming back from the long way.
Okay.
All right, give it a go.
Don't want to draw any attention.
It's a DC 20. Oh, that was definitely a fail.
Okay, then don't try it again. stop and wait.
I think I actually was hidden.
All right, you can do it now.
Flick of the wrist.
That should do it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There's a sleeping guard right here, so maybe sneak. Close the door behind you.
I'm sneaking.
You got it. Okay.
Why can't I close the door without leaving? Apparently, you can't close the door without walking out.
Okay. Well, we should be okay. And this isn't stealing, so. I wonder if this guy has anything on him. All right. Passageway.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival.
Uh-oh.
Please hold a moment.
Okay, well,
The Watcher's
I guess there's no
presence
sneaking.
fades, but another takes its
Oh.
place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest. we
Well, we're
meet
in.
at last.
And not being
I
attacked.
am Lord Enver Gortash.
well, I'm being talked to by the Steel Watcher and Gortash.
Bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Dude, you're a giant suit of magical armor.
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
All right, well, I guess we cannot avoid.
We should grant him one.
Oh, I didn't realize we thought we could sneak through this room. That's a lot of guys.
Well, I just figured we'd walk once we got into a public area.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should go to the coronation, huh?
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Well, let's search
We'll tell
around
them
first.
What happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Why does my character keep
What if they throw us in jail?
exploding with magic?
Calm down, dear. It won't
There's a
happen,
flaming
I
fist
swear.
quartermaster right there.
Are we still doing non-combat or non-lethal for a reason?
He wasn't even hurt.
We're not trying to murder everyone. I don't
Okay,
know. No
alright.
particular reason.
Nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I suppose we need to remember when we hit the point where
nothing to nobody.
we don't care about people's lives anymore.
What are they waiting for?
Gortash is expecting you.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons. Let's rehearse this one more time.
Who's this? Arkelia, a Laurel, or
Tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, we broke down the door.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
In trouble. Inside.
Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper?
yes,
This equipment
What?
isn't.
she looks like a shopkeeper.
It belongs to the flaming fist.
Yo, my man did it. My man's got a 22.
A trading license? Right. Right. Yes. I could provide you with one of
Ugh.
those for the.
Fine, here's some gold.
Do we want to spend 500 gold so that we could buy stuff
I don't-
from her?
Take a look around.
You say that we have infinite money. I want to.
I
see
mean,
if
we
she
do.
has.
We do. What does she have?
Are they going to arrest us?
Half plate armor plus 2 is kind of nice.
Is it? You're wearing fucking
better than
adamantine
what
splint mail.
Yeah, this is pretty much trash. She's got a lot of good arrows, though. Arrow of dragon slaying, couple of those. Undead slaying.
Tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Many targets, 3 arrows of many targets.
Oh, those are cool.
You
So
We're still
yeah, you
here.
can.
What are they waiting for?
Hopefully, you don't have to pay again, but you can buy those.
This is the armory, not a This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
She's giving me the conversation, so
You better not have to pay again.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna read her thoughts.
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe.
I don't know who has cast Detect Thoughts, because it's not me.
I don't have anything fancy, but
Yeah, I don't know.
You're welcome
It seems
to
like we
take
just
a
have access to it whenever we want as well.
I feel like Gale cast it at one point. By the way, I got in for free.
Good.
So. Okay, garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage. Yeah, I mean, that's armor. Ah, that's heavy, okay.
Lord Enver Gortash, handsome, noble, authoritative. He watches over the city, seeing everything.
Yeah, okay, I mean, that's a bunch of armor. The arrows, though. Arrow of Dragon Slaying, that's pretty cool. Arrow of many targets. Oh no, please give me all three. Why do I have a bunch of stuff that should be in my... Oh, did you just send all this to me?
I did send you a bunch of alchemical stuff, yeah.
Okay. I was like, why do I have a bunch of alchemical stuff not in my inventory? My proper inventory. I don't have all my money stuff. Okay.
stay sharp.
Okay.
No, dear.
Please, go into my... No! What if I just do this?
I swear.
No, stop doing that, me. Drag and drop, drag and drop. Dun, dun, dun. Some intense music.
Eel watch.
Why won't these two things stack? Oops. No, not by weight. Come on. Yeah, the steel watch are the big robots.
Oh, they're pretty good. They're good at shit. I gotta give them their credit. I was mildly intimidated by one of them, so I'm sure I won't be soon.
Huh?
But I recall us using pretty much everything we had to get one down.
It was pretty nasty.
I've had some pretty nasty fights in my Pathfinder game. I've been enjoying that lately instead of this as my alternate game. Couple fights that, you know, the internet is like, you can cheese it, and I'm like, but if I can cheese it, I might as well not even do the fight. And so I figured out ways to do it that are still cheesy, but at least they're not mechanically broken methods.
I don't like cheesing. I mean, I'm sure we've cheesed a few things, I guess, but...
Well, I had a level 16 enemy when I was level, like, 8. My party. And you don't have to fight it. It's an optional thing, but I was trying to take it out. And it just fucking obliterates me. It has this one spell that just absolutely destroyed me. Not only took people out of the fight, there's several spells that took people out of the fight with multi-minute paralyzes and things like that.
Yikes.
But even preparing options, it was really tough. So the only way I could figure out how to handle it was to flood the field with a bunch of summons so that she would waste a couple of her big attacks on the summons.
Hey, you know, that seems legit to me. Oh, yo, it's Manip! What's up, Manip? How you doing? This guy over here is Manip.
What guy over where? You're looking at a wall.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I see. What?
He's my Nip.
How do you even find him? I can't even see him.
I'm scrolled in low.
Oh, there he's moving around now.
He just moved, yeah. Anyway, I think he was the guy who was in charge of the barn that I found the exploding stuff in, because I remember seeing a guy named Manip. All right, shall we go in?
I guess so. Let's get this embarrassing endeavor out of the way.
There's a lot of these guys.
This ground is a little shaky.
Yeah.
Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Oh, hey, it's Mizora.
Yeah, safe town, just hanging out. Let's just walk right by her.
I hope he hasn't been too much trouble.
Oh, you're talking with her?
It forced me to, yeah.
The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can.
All right, so we have to bring Will when we talk to her next.
To miss the fun.
Oh. Do you think we should bring Will to this fight?
I don't want to
whatever.
bang Dora.
I mean,
yeah,
if his father
if
is
it's
here.
plot related, yeah, we should do that.
All right, let's.
I can take him instead of Shadowheart.
Sure. But
Lazille, I think, is more intimate to our battle plans. So.
All right, let's both go to camp though and figure out what if.
And you hate Will, and I don't. So.
I hate him less. I'm using him in my other campaign.
Get the double warlock action going on here.
Oh yeah, you guys can rub your patrons against each other.
Does suck though that I can't use the proper spells. It makes half of this build pointless, but.
All right, go get Will. Let's gear him up. He currently is wielding not a lot because I think you took stuff from him. He's got some stuff in his inventory.
He's talking. The Jewel of Bouldering.
Is he not proficient? Yeah, he's not proficient with that other sword.
Well, we can respec him real quick.
No, it's fine. I had another sword.
If we haven't touched him in forever, he probably has a bunch of levels we gotta spend either way.
He probably does. I mean, he's level 8 and we're level 10, so. You still talking to him?
Yeah. He's very passionate about Balder. Or Baldarian.
I wish there was a search function. Oh, you perceive something.
Oh, yeah. I sense there's more, and I do not care. Could just be she wanted your balls.
I'm not paying. I'm looking through items for him. What's the gist?
Yeah, person might be a betrayer, but she might just want his balls.
What?
It's nothing.
Okay.
Stelmane. The names are difficult for me to remember at this point. All right. We have not talked to this guy in a while. All right. Okay, I've got a will.
Yes. So I've been giving Will a few items. That are potentials.
Okay. Suppose I should level him up real quick.
Well, I suppose we should figure out how we want to level him up, right?
Well, he's a butt ton of levels in Warlock. So we either continue him up in Warlock, or I suppose I could grab some Sorcerer at this point. But he's probably got more Warlock than we really want as a Sorcerer.
Okay.
I don't really know the Sorlock builds, though. Maybe it's okay.
Well, I've been giving him items. I thought maybe we could do like lightning charges on him. Why did I think that? Oh, I can't look at his inventory anymore because he's in your team.
Well, they will work somewhat with
Okay, so I gave him.
What you call it?
I gave him the spell sparkler. When they deal damage with a spell or cantrip, they gain 2 lightning charges.
Oh, I'm familiar.
So I thought maybe that would work well.
It works amazing with magic missile. It won't work quite as well with this, but it'll
Eldritch
still
Blast.
work pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, he'll get 4 because he does at least two.
Right. Yeah, it'll work good. It just won't work quite as good.
How does the lightning charges work?
Does an extra damage while you have them, and then when you get 5, it does a D8, and then it starts over again.
Okay, so if we gave him the spell sparkler, then his current shield is the really sparky Sparkswell, which can consume 3 lightning charges and release the blast electricity that damages and jolts nearby enemies. That just was a coincidence. I didn't even give him that. Then when your weapon when a weapon attack rolls in condition, okay, weapon attacks aren't going to give him a condition. Gave him a couple shields to pick from. Then there's the speedy light feat that when he dashes, he gains 3 lightning charges. So I was vaguely thinking rogue so that he could dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, we don't need to give him that many charges, though. He's
Yeah.
already going to be getting 4 every turn, plus whatever he gets from his shield.
Well, the shield doesn't give him any. It's another thing to use them on. It looks like lightning aura consumes 3 lightning charges, then does a d6 damage that jolts and damages nearby. So an AoE around him. And they can't take reactions. So I don't know. Might not even be worth it, but I gave him a cape as well. That just is just the cloak of absorption. What does Shadowheart have?
There's a couple options, but they're not really like the build that we've got. So like things that I was thinking of for my all Warlock build before I discovered that a bunch of the stuff the Warlock is built around doesn't function correctly in this game is like a Barbarian with 3 levels of Barbarian and the Bear Totem, so you take less damage, and then you use like Armor of Agathis, so when people hit you, they take damage. And they're going to be prone to hit you because you can be recklessly assaulting. But that's like a whole attack build that we would have to restructure the character around. Then you've got like, you could take a druid and you could use their various slow the field down things and then keep blasting people. But I've already got slow the field down stuff with moon shadows, so that's not.
Yeah. He could take Shadowheart's gloves. On hit with an unarmed attack they wear gains 2 lightning charges, which whatever. But also, while imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage.
Shadowheart's got that right now?
Shadowheart is wearing that currently. I think we were giving it to her because we were hoping that when she was in animal form, it would count as the unarmed strikes and give her lightning charges.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was working.
I mean, I don't know if we've tried it. That would be pretty awesome if it does, though.
But while we're not using her, he could definitely take the sparkle hands instead of the gloves of Battle Mage power.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, I'm inclined to just keep doing Warlock levels.
Yeah,
unless
go for it.
I can think of something else, which I can't.
Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Now you gotta find a poo hit.
None of these invocations are very good at this level. Maybe one with the shadows, or conjuring elementals with a warlock spell slot.
Conjuring elementals or what?
Or learning how to cast one with the shadows, which I think means you can be invisible as long as you don't move.
That sounds very good. It does.
Oh my god. It doesn't, no.
Okay. That doesn't seem like it's worth it. We have the water sparkers too. We have the protect the sparks wall. That is it's just clothing. Gives +1 bonus to spell save DC. But then gives them as long as they have lightning charges, they get +1 bonus to armor class and saving. No, that's just not worth it. That's just silly. Will this work? When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, and lightning or thunder damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. Will that work with the... Because it's doing 1 lightning damage from the lightning thing?
What? Read it again?
I just sent it to him. It's the necklace. I can't move the damn thing. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. And by giving him the lightning charges with the spell sparkler, lightning courses through you. You have +1 attack rolls and deal an additional 1 lightning damage. So I bet you that stacks.
Might.
So I bet he takes the spell sparkler, puts on this necklace, puts on those gloves. He can swap the helmet out or whatever. I don't know. What's the cape on? Are you still leveling him up?
Yeah, I'm almost done now.
So then...
You have Dimension Door as a ready spell?
No. I could learn it though and have it if we wanted.
No, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
switching out one of my low-level spells for it. All right, Will, you're leveled up. How you feeling?
Hey man, I'm just feeling cool to be here.
You said sharp as ever.
I think women don't deserve the vote. Whoa,
damn.
Will. Shit, man. That is some unacceptable shit.
I can't take this Helldust helmet. I'm not proficient with
Oh,
that.
I forgot the helmets have proficiency. Okay.
I'm also not proficient with the speedy light feet boots.
Okay. What? Those aren't proficiency, are they?
They're medium armor.
Oh, they are medium armor. Ah, snippity snap. Alright, well, put the sparkle hands on, and that necklace on, and the spell sparkler. I think that's... And I'll look for other things. I mean, he can have these.
Yeah. So the sparkle hands will only will not give me any extra lightning charges because I'm not attacking with unarmed attacks. However, they would still give me advantage on metal constructs, but I don't feel
You got a better
if I'm
glove?
taking the spell sparkler, I'm not going to be attacking anybody, so it's kind of useless.
Is it weapon attacks?
I guess it does say attacks.
So it'd be your Eldritch Blast too.
Kind of assumed that wouldn't be, but yeah, sure, okay. Interesting. All right, we'll go with that for now.
Checking all the rings and I think that's pretty much it. That's what I got for vaguely lightning. Oh, I guess we should check that armor. Well, so what can he wear?
Probably light, maybe medium.
Well, no, the boots were medium before and he couldn't do that.
Oh, right, so just light.
Alright, he's currently wearing penumbral armor. So...
Light and shields, yep. Oh, we made him one of these Quasit Pact of the Chain weirdos.
Yeah, we regretted that.
I guess it's good that I'm not using any attacks since they wouldn't work.
Yeah, he's not the weapon laddie. Oh, also he's got a shitty helmet.
Just a worthless, entire worthless subclass. Like, ooh, good. I can have this, a Quasit, which was like not great when I was level 1. I mean, no, it was like a level 1 would be pretty good, but like, this is basically like a level 1 monster.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not ideal. All right, honestly, I think he's probably got.
And you get a free Quasit just for doing the right thing when you get the spell in Act 1, rendering this entire subclass utterly pointless.
All right, I think that's good enough.
Yeah, we're only going to use them for one thing. Let's get going.
Leaving the camp. Leaving the camp. Camp.
Now, you know what they say about camp and leaving? Is that we're doing it.
Somebody over here named Blaze Savora.
No distractions, please.
You know
Okay.
what they mean about blazes? They're very Savora-ing.
Look at that amp. All right, well. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Did we? No, we gotta go back. I mean, we just walked past. We could not go to him, but it's in this building. Somehow we got all the way through the building.
That looks like Baldur's Gate.
That is Baldur's Gate.
So, like, is this like a mini act? I'm hoping.
What? No. Act 3 is all this area.
Can we come back here then once we leave?
Yeah, I think so. All right, this is the door. Or we go up.
Where?
The one I'm standing in front of.
Oh, there it is.
Let's just do a quick save now. Okay, maybe I thought. I mean, geez, guys, where's the audience chamber? Okay, this is
the
audience
other door
hall.
here. Now let's scooch around real quick. There's an attendant over here. What looks like food over here.
And we're in some kind of like kitchen.
All of it seems to be stealing.
Master Porter, I've taken
which I don't agree with.
You're not the master. Just as well.
You know, I don't need Lord Gortash to keep telling me he expects me.
Lord Gortash is expecting.
When I was in Italy last, there was a place in Florence where, in very typical Italian method, they were insistent that they get to go home on time, if not a little early, but equally lazy when it came to like doing anything about it. So I had walked beyond the one barricade into an area that they closed down at a certain point of the day. It was like in a graveyard, and so they have the normal area you can just visit, and then they had like the tombstone area, and that area had to be like was like special. Anyway, so I was standing in there, and I kept hearing like a voice over the intercom. And it was just like this thing announcing Lord Gortash over and over again in this droning thing that I just wasn't even hearing. And it was apparent it was going in like 4 languages, which is what actually caught my attention, because it was coming out in Italian, then it would flip over to English, and then like French and German. And I finally listened, and it was because of the way they talk, it was hard to hear even what they were saying in the English. But this announcement, which had been going for, I don't know, at least 15 minutes, was just for me, saying, could you please leave that area you're standing in so we can lock the gate? And that was it. I was just repeating it over and over again until I heard them. And I walked out when I did hear it, and there's a guy standing not 30 yards from where I would have been wandering at the gate, who just was not willing to walk in and say, hey, you gotta leave. And so just stood there and waited for me to go. And I was just like, yep, that's good. That's good. All right.
Well, coming through this door.
The audience chamber door?
Yeah.
All right. A bunch of people lined up for me. Cool.
Second.
All these noble lords and ladies are dying.
Villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
You allowed to call someone a patriarch? Oh.
You're the one who started this conversation, so.
Oh. I guess I don't really have a problem with metal people.
Dearest patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The blade of frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devil.
This dude is just ugly.
My father. He's here.
We knew that.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs for the good of the people.
God, this guy looks like a villain, man.
Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all 3 to control the brain. Without Thorns,
this is just very public.
Seriously.
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I like how the Emperor just screams in our fucking ears. Am I still talking? Holy shit.
You're handling this whole thing because you walked forward. So. Take it away, my man.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
I don't know if I can even talk about understandings. I'm a Knight of the Ancient, or a Paladin of the Ancient style. What are my rules?
Oh, I don't know in here, but like it's protect the light, embrace the light, live the light. PG3 Paladin of the Ancients. Kindle the light. Through your acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, kindle the light of hope in the world. Beat back despair. Shelter the light. Man, I was so close with all these. Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. That where life flourishes, stand against the forces that would render it barren. Preserve your own light. Delight in song and laughter, in beauty and art. If you allow the light to die in your own heart, you can't preserve it in the world. Be the light. Be a glorious beacon for all who live in despair. Let the light of your joy and courage shine forth in all your deeds.
That sounds like I can ask about his understandings. Okay, thanks for that. So you want a brutal alliance with me now?
Are of particular interest to her.
This dude actually thinks that I'm gonna like ever believe him. I watched him conspire with a whole bunch of evil people to bring about a fucking nether brain. Like, what is the end game here? Is it a Jedi mind trick moment?
I don't know. Maybe he just thinks you're not a man of principle.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Plague guy?
He is one of the 3 bad guys, I mean.
Which one is he? Like, she's murder...
Oh, the other one was Merkel. So he's Ball. Unless she's Ball. No, she's probably Ball. He's the god of murder, right? So the other one's got a bones. Oh, what are the dead 3? I can't... Let's see.
Well, if you spell Gortash wrong, you get weird answers.
The dead 3.
He's the Bane god.
Bane, Lord of Darkness, Ball, Lord of Murder, and Merkel, Lord of Bones.
So Bane is like
the
hatred?
Lord of Darkness. Lord of Bane, Lord of Darkness, the Dark One. The Black Lord, the Black Hand, Bane the Accursed. The god of tyrannical oppression, terror, and hate.
A divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again.
This pact sounds terrible.
Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And your cherry on top was
my father?
An absolute
Your father will
deal
do
breaker.
whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Oh.
Well, I forgot to say on stream that I am just a floating head today. With 1 button.
Yeah, so I'm definitely not oathing, because that actually is a paladin option for me, which I figured it would.
I feel like that will definitely break your oath of the ancients.
Yeah,
so Ketherick was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketherick and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
All right. Well, deceptive. I'll think about it, or immediate battle. Are you ready for immediate battle?
You think it's gonna be immediate battle?
All right.
I'm ready.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you
Oh,
need my
okay.
help will
Immediate
motivate you to
battle.
make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
You think it's the
Who, I
nameless
can't
loser?
say. I'd
I think he's
suggest a
lying.
thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Or it's the nameless loser. I don't know.
An imposter? But who in the hell's...
Funny if it was Will. Oh wait, it's
Let
me.
this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive.
I don't like this guy.
Even if it means
Oh, no.
taking a deal with the enemy.
When we get a chance to kill the emperor, let's take it.
I am siding more and more with the thought of it's definitely let's make my lady love happy and release Prince Man. I think you can probably just say you're on your own, Gortash, but
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
oh, could just fight him right now. Whatever.
You want to try?
I don't know. Seems crazy, but like maybe this would be a hard ass fight. What do you think?
I didn't come in with any oil barrels. I'm going to try it.
All right.
Please stay your hand. My father's life is at stake.
Sage
fucking
advice. My steel watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
Yeah, break his steel watch. All right, so we can't fight him. So pick which snarky response you'd like.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
Why do I have to be here?
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs.
Did he just say distinguished dukes?
Distinguished
I will heed
dukes,
your
but
A new chapter begins.
Now, is that Will's dad?
yeah.
Is he brainwashed? Or...
Yeah, he's got a tadpole.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Whoa, he looked up through like the top of his eyelids.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
God, he looks so evil.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I mean...
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you.
I wonder if Will's
Archduke
dead
of
or not on your
Baldur's
team,
Gate.
if you can fight him here.
That's a thought.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I love my character. He was just peeking out from behind your legs, like...
So should we go kill him now? He's like, don't come empty-handed, so I'm gonna go with a blade.
Gortash is protected by the Steel Watchers. We need to figure out how to disable the Steel Watch. that's the next part of Gortash's Netherstone. I mean, we could just go try, but oh fuck, we could have brought Karlak too, and she could have confronted Gortash. Oh well.
All right. So do we drop Will off now?
No, we got to go back to the Mizora. Oh, we could still confront Gortash. All right, hold on. Stay here. I'm gonna save first in case it turns into a fight, but I don't think it will. I'm gonna go get Karlak so she can confront Gortash.
Hey, soldier.
So, based on the recommendations of bussin' or not bussin', I purchased a candy.
I don't have to hold back.
You purchased a candy?
Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlak, but
He,
it's
you know,
getting it
when he
anyway,
does
thanks to
real
Dan.
things in
Thanks
addition to
you.
making stuff.
Misery always
So he
overstays
tries
its welcome,
candies.
and joy leaves too soon.
Sometimes he just puts like 500 Jolly Ranchers in a bottle of Sprite.
Gods, me too. Touch every. The world's my funhouse.
Who are you talking to?
Well, Karlak, but like I wanted her to just.
No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent.
I'm not gonna level her up. I don't think this will turn into a fight.
We gotta try that whole soul coin thing.
Lord Enver, what did you
I got
make of him?
Karlak in my one game as my lover.
Yeah. Fucker always had I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big... If only they knew the truth. I wish this city, the people running it...
Karlak. Okay. Karlak, would you like to talk to Lord Enver Gortash?
Dearest Karlak,
He's a little
I'd
better
busy
monk. You could
myself
level her up so
finding
quickly.
Orin if
I
were
didn't
you.
level her up.
I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Karlak. She's good.
I guess that's all she had to say right now. We'll go get Lae'zel again. I wonder if there's a way that if you planned it out perfectly, you could make sure you always had the right person with you. And like...
You can always have the right person with you if you just know what you're doing. Like if you just know the future.
Dismiss someone first. Ready for...
Don't be rude, Karlak. Or Lae'zel. Alright. I'm back. So somebody's in our camp is a bad guy. We have to keep that in mind. So they say. Oh, it's the girl. Or the cat. It's the girl or the cat.
Seems likely. Bunch of doors that we're not allowed to go through, but I think they just lead to places we've already been.
Yeah, 100%. Alright. Alright, so we've got a few things. We have to figure out how to... Oh, okay.
What?
Rescue the Grand Duke. Just updated. Oh, we're gonna go talk to Mizora. That's right.
Have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
Maybe you should talk to her since you've got Will. Or do you think it matters? Do you think I can just talk to her?
I'm gonna have Will talk to her.
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. You see, Gortash has had your father.
She's gonna try to get him back under her thrall here. Trading something for the...
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save
Yeah,
him.
dirty.
Is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Dirty. Dirty pool. All right, talk to Mr. Willem.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Did he just say Riz? Like,
not like that, but
I feel like it was like that though.
The risible hells, or whatever she said.
Risible scheme. He's got some Riz in his scheme. You know?
I think Riz is R-I-Z though.
How do you pronounce it or spell it?
R-I-S. R-I-S-I-B-L-E.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Go away. All right. All right, cool. Well, I feel like there's a lot of camp stuff that we could do later. Why don't we get into the lower city?
Oh, I'm gonna get Shadowheart back.
Oh, okay. After we spend all that time?
Yep. I just won't unequip. Except for maybe the gloves.
Yeah, that's fair. Where does it list all the feats I've taken? Oh, here.
I don't know why this was on Shadowheart. It's not like it's good.
What is it?
The gloves.
Again, we were hoping that, like, her animal attacks would do it.
Oh, right. Right. All right, where are we going?
Into the lower city. Apparently, there's a bunch of items in the lower city that I want. So, talk to some merchants or something. Find them. Make them mine. Ugh. It's pretty pictures, but I would like the game.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. I hear things.
I just got a crash report.
Uh-oh. I did not crash, so... I did release an apple. Norwolf left the game, and Lae'zel and Shadowheart are just walking away from me. Okay.
Well, I'm reloading it.
Alright. Do you need a...
I will need an invite, but give me a minute.
Okay. Wow, so bringing the shapeshifter, the apple, into here... Whoa! That's a crazy ring. Made him an ally that we can call on. Like... He's like the gathering your allies.
What do you think of the new look?
What are we talking about?
Remember the shapeshifter, the weird ox?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Um,
I'm glad someone does.
He's now listed as one of our
Perhaps I'll get
allies
used to it.
that we're like gathering.
I have a lot to get used to right now.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but I put him firmly in the category of strange ox.
Yeah, well, he's apparently, and he also gave us the shapeshifter's boon ring, which is while you're shapeshifted or disguised, you get a +1 d4 bonus to all checks.
He gave it to us already?
Yeah, I was just as soon as I got here, he left. Was like, thanks, bud, and then just left.
Oh, got it. Okay, send me that invite.
Come on. Ugh, it's doing that thing where it won't. Can I do it this way? No. Are you able to like join on me in the... Main
No.
menu.
Wait.
Don't. I'm gonna reload it. Let's see if it works. Elves, dwarves, half elves, halflings. Okay, I didn't read it fast enough, but it's like all these races have dark vision. It's like all the races except for human and halfling. It really should just say humans and halflings don't have dark vision, so make sure you bring a torch. But not really.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. Even worse because of how they coded darkness and the clouds.
Yeah.
Obscuring clouds.
All right. Multiplayer. Okay, there we go.
Not my concern. Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tender sin, good and proper.
God, there's so much going on.
How much farther can I go?
All right, time to start looking around at stuff.
If
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The fist don't give a damn.
All right, so give me that sex ring.
Twist some arms.
The sex ring? Are you Oh, you wanna give it to Shadowheart?
Yeah.
Okay, it's checks though, so it's not like attack rolls.
You really won't feel it. Nothing. Don't hold back. Brace yourself.
Tests whether an action is successful. This is very unclear.
What?
It's very unclear what this is giving you a bonus on. Seems to maybe be everything?
I don't think attack rolls and saving throws are checks.
They're not skill checks, but the mechanic here says tests whether an action is successful. That is what it says. Then in the next sentence, based on a dice roll, your ability modifier, any bonuses, and the check's difficulty class. Which could be skills, but why did they not say skills checks then?
I don't know.
The smell of death.
Maybe not, maybe.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.